A few years ago, a writer named Norman Cousins was not very satisfied with the treatment that his doctors were giving him for the cancer that had appeared in his body. So he barricaded himself in his hospital room, armed only with videotapes of all the great comic performances he could remember. Everyone was astonished at Norman Cousins' remarkable comeback, most of all his doctors. I dearly wish that all it would take to cure AIDS was a heavy dose of Jim Carrey. When the most popular comedian of his generation lends his name to fight a disease which is still, and we cannot kid ourselves, a stigma and a whisper in many communities, that is worthy of note. In its second decade, the Commitment to Life Award is going to someone whose connection to AIDS does not come from his connection to a particular community, and that speaks volumes about the progression of the disease among the general population. Anyway, I think Jim Carrey is the finest comedian of his generation. I think Jim Carrey is the finest white comedian of this generation. I think Jim Carrey is the finest white Gentile comedian. And it gives me a great deal of satisfaction to present him with this Commitment to Life Award.
Oh my gosh. Thank you very much. Are these for protection? These little things right here? Is that what that's about? Because there's a whole section over here that I'd like to be covered by. Brown. There's a dangerous little section up in here. Thank you very much, Dustin, for that wonderful, wonderful introduction. Thank you. It's a privilege to be introduced by a man of inexhaustible talent and generosity, a man who has starred in 6 or 7 of the motion pictures that are on everybody's classic ass-kicking list. Dustin Hoffman. His being here tonight for me is not only fulfilling a charitable need, but also it creates the illusion of legitimacy that I so desperately crave. Thank you. Thank you. I think this here is the weak spot over here. I've actually never had the honor of working with Dustin Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen. I've asked him to be in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. But he said he had a scheduling conflict, He was very busy not being an Ace Ventura Pet Detective, and that would pretty much, take up his time until the end of the shoot. Although we both have worked with the same actor, the monkey from Outbreak. Yes, that's right. Ah, the circle gets closer. Yes. The monkey from Outbreak has worked in both the Ace Ventura movies, and here's something really strange. That same monkey has also worked with Oliver Platt, who once did a movie with Kevin Bacon. Oh, yeah! So Dustin and I are starting to move in the same circles, it's only a matter of time. I'd like to thank APLA for this honor. I'd also like to thank and congratulate everyone on a tremendously successful evening tonight. It's really been a great show. And to thank you, all of you here, for what you've done for APLA over 10 painful and heroic years. Yeah. When Jeffrey Katzenberg asked me to come here tonight to be honored by APLA, I began to wonder just what exactly I was being honored for. I mean, I am a super-duper guy. That, I think, is a given. But still, I really think that we should be honoring the more than 6,000 people in Los Angeles who are gallantly living with this disease every day. Their trials are unfathomable to someone like myself. Yeah. We should be honoring the caring APLA staff who serve them with hands-on care, love, and attention. We should be honoring the generous, devoted people here tonight who've raised $25 million for APLA these last 10 years. Yes. I told Jeffrey this, and he said, well, you could always just cut a check. So I freed up my evening. And I decided to accept this award and this honor like the true saint that I have apparently become. Yes. I deserve it more than a lot of people that I can think of. Like, Marilyn Manson, for example. Or Linda Tripp. Or Jan Michael Vincent. All would have been poorer choices than myself. Seriously, though, I am truly grateful simply to be invited here tonight, much less honored, and I will look at this award as a very special blessing in my life. If I can get off the prompter for a second here, that's what these things are for, by the way. Damn. Oh, I can see the whole speech right here. I could have just read it. It's a deflection thing. It's just freaking me out. I don't know if it's helping anyone else. No, I really do seriously think that sometimes, a disease like AIDS is so devastating and such a scary, horrifying thing. The fact is, it's darkness. It's darkness, and I think APLA is a light in the darkness. It's a beacon. It's like a lighthouse that's screaming out, "Ahoy there! Here's your chance to show some love." And that's what they do here, and I really appreciate it. And that being said, Is Jack Lemmon here? Because I would like to present my award to Jack Lemmon! Here? Let's get Jack up here, come on! Wow, that worked so well for Ving Rhames. No, the truth is, the bottom line is, I don't know much about how the finances of this company are distributed at APLA. I don't know many of the people who were involved at the grassroots level of this organization. I don't know much about their history. I don't know much trigonometry. But I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Thank you very much.